But I always like to say that. I don't know. But what's up, everybody? This is going to be a general reading for the collective of those that I'm meant to reach and speak to, so you will know if it's for you or not. So I kind of have to transmute the energy a little bit because the daily reading I did was kind of heavy and a lot, probably a lot of, excuse me, my throat is blocked. A lot of, I'm probably hesitating. That other message was pretty heavy. Probably a lot to take in for those. Like it could have been very triggering and kind of hurtful or painful to hear at first. So I have to understand that some information is kind of hard to take in. But if it resonates with you and it sits true with you, you just handle it and you handle it in the way that you're meant to and guided to at the time. So I'm not gonna apologize for the last reading that I did because it that came out. That's what needed to come out. I asked Spirit for a message, and that was a message that came out, and I had to deliver it in the way that I was guided to deliver it, even with explaining my own personal experiences to kind of explain the energy of the reading. So Spirit uses me as a vessel in that way as well to share my experiences. I go through certain experiences not just for myself, but for others, obviously. But yeah, speaking your truth and doing these readings in a truthful manner, not in a sugar coated manner, in a way that you know, like, oh, this could ruffle some feathers. I'm not going to say that, or oh, like, I can't do that. So, yeah, sometimes my throat is like, my throat chakra is like, no, I don't want to say it. I don't want to do it. But I had to. I had to say what was coming out. So, if I offended anyone in a harsh manner, I apologize. But at the same time, I'm not apologizing for the message. I'm apologizing maybe if the delivery may have came across a little harsh. But the words or the essence of the reading, I don't apologize for that because that was what Spirit guided me to express and share and read into. So that's what came up. So hopefully it helped those who was meant to help. And I'm just going to transmute that energy by tapping into the energy and the essence of your true divine compliment. The person that's truly for you without putting a face, without putting a name to this person or whatever. Just I would ask that those who are still struggling with attachment to specifics and specific people, because even if the person that you're thinking of or you love or you think that is the one or whatever happens to be your true divine complement, you're not supposed to be attached to this person, because they're a free vessel. They don't truly belong to you. Um, and even with that concept of the souls being split into two and all of that, at the end of the day, you're still individuals, and you're going to leave your bodies as individuals. So remember that you don't possess this person. You don't possess anyone on this planet or anything. We don't really own anything on this planet. Nothing is ours. Down to our gifts. Our gifts are not even ours. They're given to us when we were created. They're not even really, we don't possess them, basically. Um, Prime example, I don't even know if I should use this, but it popped up, so I'm gonna use it. Whitney Houston had like the most beautiful voice, and it was God given, and you could tell. And you know, um, I'm not gonna like say like judge her or anything like that, but obviously towards the end of her life, due to her choices in life, her voice was never the same. She didn't have that voice. So just as God gives, God can take it away. Whether we want to get religious or we just want to get down to the science of things, that sometimes we can lose that our mojos and things like that. Like nothing is really ours, but that doesn't mean that we can't transmute things and we can't grow higher and we can't evolve. Who's to say that her voice is not beautiful in another realm, like way beyond beautiful than what it was and when it was here? But that's a whole other topic. But anyway, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even know where that came from. So I ask that the Most High God come through this reading and give us nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity, and that they tap into the essence and the energies of our true divine complements, down to the very fine hair of this person, the DNA of this person, the essence, the true energy, the heart of this person, the mind of this person, the spirit of this person that the Most High God has for us, our divine complement, and that we release our ego and our attachments to things and others and concepts and perceptions and beliefs, and just solely listen within our own discernment. I ask that we all tap into our own discernment within this message, and that our heart is open to receive the messages, and that our egos are casted aside just for this reading to fully tap into the energy that Spirit has for each of us. This message may come across differently for each individual, because that is the Most High speaking to you in the way that it's meant to. So, however you register, the message may not be the same as the next person. And it also may be that this reading just doesn't resonate with you, whether you think it's complete bullshit or you just don't want to hear it, or whatever the case may be. But if it's for you, you will know it within yourself, because it will resonate in some way with, it's already some truth there to you, and it's just something that's already echoing out. So I ask that with Archangel Raphael, we block any deceptive energies coming in, any confusion, any triggers, any energies of confusion, deception, any energies of distraction, any attachments to anything or anyone at this time that may not be invited, that are not invited into this reading. I ask that those energies are blocked out and closed out of this circle of the collective that are meant to receive this message, including myself as the reader, that whoever, whatever energy is not supposed to be here is blocked out. We're tapping into the essence of true divine love, unconditional love, pure energy, liberated energy. We are tapping into the energy of purity, wholeness within self, self love, self worth, self knowledge, trust. We release any energies that are binding, controlling, manipulative, confusion. Like I said, I ask that anybody who has energies like this be blocked out. Those who are not meant to see or hear what Spirit is showing them, or hear what Spirit is telling them, or feel what it is that Spirit, the Most High God, is giving them to feel, that those who are not here with good intentions, you are also blocked out from this message, and that you are not to hear this message. It's not for you. This is for those who have come with an open heart, who come with humbleness. And if there's anything within me that is of ego, or any ill intentions, or any confusion, any doubt, any insecurity, anything that could be blocking me from fully receiving the messages that the Most High God is delivering to me, and delivering it in the way that the Most High God directs me to, and my higher self is directing me to, the essence of my higher self that is of highest good, love, light, and truth, and honesty, that anything that is against those energies be blocked out right now, sent to be destroyed and never to return again. I call to the Archangel Raphael to come in and tap into the hearts of those who have attachments to things and people and energies that are not of the highest good of their spiritual health and spiritual growth. Anybody that has attacked them, or anybody that has preyed upon their energies, of love, of insecurities, of doubt, of obsession, of any type of impurities within the heart, any fears within the heart, any doubts within the heart, be stripped out of us. Pull that cord out as gently and lightly, but as powerful as you can. I ask Archangel Michael to sever those ties and destroy them for wherever they came from, never to return or attach itself to us ever again. I ask anybody that is here with anything on their heart that they wish to clarify, us that the Most High God answer those questions in the way that the Most High God sees fit, and that I'm able to capture that energy and what needs to be looked into. All right. So let's get into it. Thank you, Most High God. Thank you. Obstacles, past life, an Ice King. Freedom and travel is at the top and the bottom. Okay. The Fool is in reverse. The Page of Wands is in reverse. The Devil, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you guys might be releasing yourselves from a past life connection that's potentially an obstacle or block towards you moving forward. This could be an air sign person. This could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This can also be a Leo. So if you have a past life connection to any specific person of that sign, or even if you don't recognize it, or this could be a past lover, an ex lover of one of those signs, specifically males, but it could be masculine energies, like women that are masculine, that are air signs, or a Leo. If you have a connection to this person, especially if it's connected to the Egyptian times, like if you resonate with that, or you guys have some sort of connection to Egypt with each other, or like say this is your ex-boyfriend and you guys went to Egypt together on a trip or something, or they were into Egyptian stuff, or they have Egyptian tattoos or whatever. um you're that person that is like posing as a block and as an obstacle, that person is being removed out of your life. I also feel like this person is very cold. They don't really have much emotions. This person's very robotic, very low vibrational, very narcissistic, very controlling. They have a false sense of confidence. They're not truly confident. I feel like it's a facade. It's a controlling mechanism that they use. This person, whoever they are, if they're not any of the signs I mentioned, then they carry that type of energy. And there's that connection to Egypt, especially if this person has been like a person that's been a rock in your road. Like you haven't been able to move past this connection for whatever reason, to like solely free yourself and get free out of this situation, whether you're together or not. It could be just the energy of this person, could be that past life. I'm not getting that there's any karma between you two, but it's like the fruits of this person to let you move forward in life. This person is possibly trying to get you through sex. Like this person could be very sexual, or you guys have like a hot sex life and they're trying to attach themselves through sexual energy exchanges. This person may be trying to do sex magic or love spells on you, knowingly or unknowingly. But regardless of whatever they're doing, I feel like it is geared, it is motivated through their ego with the devil card. It is ego off their lusts and off of their, big D complex. If this is a man, if it's a woman that is like this, they're geared off of lust, and they're exerting a lot of masculine energy, a lower vibrational masculine energy. I feel that you are going to free yourself out of this. This person is not as big and bad as they think they are. The Two of Wands, you guys are not on the same page. This is not your divine complement. This energy, this is a person that's, they're being exterminated out of your life. Like their energy. The Nine of Pentacles. You're gonna be freed because this woman is, she's freeing herself out of this energy, this toxic energy. Like this person is, they're very possessive and they've tried to possess you long enough, and this person is being removed out of your life. That's all you need to know. This person has no type of power over you. Even if they think they do, they don't. This person has no power over you. All right, Spirit, what's next? What's up? The Ice Queen. So you guys are dealing with, now I'm speaking to those dealing with water, I don't know why I said water, air sign women, or just very ice cold, very numb, like no emotions. They lack empathy type of, this is a woman. This could be someone you dated and you had fun times with. You've enjoyed her company. Um, this is someone that's being removed out of your life. So this is that false, that this could be the false person, the person that you thought was the one. This could be a person that has drawn cold towards you, or you've drawn cold towards them, but you guys dated or you guys had fun times together. The Four of Wands, you guys might have had a lot of playful sex, fun sex. The Chariot is in reverse. You guys are moving and separating, but someone is having a hard time letting this situation go. You have the High Priestess in reverse. Someone is not listening to their intuition. Someone's being a little bit stubborn in this group, unwilling to let go. And I get it, because this person, you guys have a lot of good times. The fun time card came out. You guys might have met like at some sort of social gathering, a music festival or concert or something. You guys enjoy each other's company. You guys also have a great sex life. But the thing is, you guys are on two separate pages. This person is not, they have the inability to actually emotionally be available or give emotionally. They're very like detached, this person, and I feel like you guys are on your own, going your separate ways. But you're getting a lot of intuitive guidance about this woman, but you're not listening. You're ignoring the signs and synchronicities. This woman could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius woman, or could just be emotionally withdrawn, period. They're not really emotionally available to you. Even if you're together, you're just dating, all it is sex. That's all you really got. That's all you really have with this person. And chemistry, like sexual chemistry and fun. Like it's playful. Y'all do your thing. You guys go out together. You guys have sex. You guys might drink and smoke, or like go out to places together and go to water parks or amusement parks and have fun like friends, like homies. But there's no emotional connection. There's no, I got you, you got me. I care about you. I care about your well being. This person is also selfish. So you guys got the Ten of Pentacles here. So I feel like you look at this person as like everything that you ever wanted, but you're looking at the superficial things because this woman is nude. She has food all over her body. The Pentacles represents the material realm, the physical realm. So you're looking at the physicals appearance of this woman or this feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a woman, but you're looking at that. And this woman is very, very materialistic. Um, very they could care less about the connection itself. They just like they're very focused on self and what they can get out of the situation or what they can get out of people. They're very selfish. And then you have the Five of Wands in reverse. So I feel eventually you're going to stop fighting. You're going to stop fighting and you're going to let this energy go once and for all. You're going to get tired of fighting this situation. I feel like you're gonna see that it's all about sex usually, because I feel like this man, he's reflecting. He has a mirror here on the table, and it's just a couple in the back having sex. So it's like you're going to see that that's all that this was. So that's the false people. It's not the real deals. Those are the falsities. So let's see what the real deal is about. Like, what's the energy surrounding the real deal? The divine compliment. Triangle. Communication. Union. So some of you guys might already know your divine compliment. Like you guys can have communicated with this person or something, or you guys communicate. Maybe because she's on her cell phone, so maybe it's just strictly like social media or emails or something like that. But you communicated with this person, and there's a love triangle. If you're a woman specifically and you have two men, one of them, like, you're conflicted by you're conflicted by this connection because you have two different options, or you're torn between this one energy that maybe your past energy is blocking you. It's not necessarily that you're still stuck in love with that person from your past, but it could just be that there's still an obstacle of some sort. There's still an attachment, or it's like this person's going to come when you have options, or they're going to be one of the options next to another person that you're dating or will date. That could be the scenario. Or you could be dealing with a woman who has options, or she has to choose between you and someone else, or she might be dating you and someone else at the time. So you have the Knight of Wands. So this relationship could be like very fast paced, like it could speed up very quickly, or this person can come into your life unexpectedly and very quickly, like quicker or sooner than what you expected, or this person came in. The Death card tells me that it's going to come at a point where you might be going through a major transformation in life that can be a little bit challenging, or when you've gone through major like some sort of loss in your life, like you've released something, or literally it could be a death, but I don't want to put that out there unless it's possible. It is possible, but some sort of transformation and ending in your life, and it's a challenge to you. I also feel that it's also going to come out of a time where this person that was trying to possess you releases you, or you just feel free from that person. You're not worried about them anymore and what they're doing and what they did. Like you're going to detach from that energy. You're gonna release it, especially if it's resentment or some sort of victimhood. It's like you could care less what that other person is up to, your ex is doing, or what they're trying to do against you, or this person. If you're dating someone that's toxic, you're gonna release that person and break up with them. Another thing that I'm getting is that you're just going to start to see your self-worth more. The Ten of Pentacles did come out. So for those of you that I read for where the Ten of Pentacles come out, this can also be when you release that person, that materialistic individual, and you see your value and your self-worth, that you actually have been lowering your standards. Or for some of you, you're getting out of a superficial relationship, period. And this person kind of just comes unexpectedly when you're just hanging around, not really thinking about it. You're not really thinking about finding anybody. They just come into your life, this person. Some of you may have already met them, and maybe like for some, um, you have not, and that's just a heads up energy, potentially. Everybody's situation and scenario is going to be different. Tell me more about this divine compliment. Twin flame came out. I know that's going to tickle your toes, y'all. It's going to tickle your toes. Freedom. There's freedom in this connection. Blonde female. They could be blondes. Or they could just be like, you know how they say blondes have more fun? This is a new love. This is not somebody that you were with. Um, this is a new love connection. This is not somebody that you've been with before. You've never been in a relationship with this person. There's no manipulation and there's no controlling. This person is not your puppet, and they're not trying to, use you as a puppet. You're both free. It could be the opposite of, like, if you believe that twin flames is like about possessive behaviors, controlling behaviors. It could be the opposite of that. But if you believe that twin flames are, freedom, liberated energies, unconditionally, you are free to be yourself, free to be your own individual. You're not trying to possess or control the other person. Then that is that. But I feel like this is a divine connection, obviously. And this person, there will be freedom. You won't have to worry about this person. Some of you guys might not like the fact that this person is so free, meaning, it could be different for everybody, but I feel like this person, you're not able to possess or control this person. Some of you guys might not like that. For others of you, I feel it might be uncomfortable at first, like you're stepping into this new energy, because for once you don't feel like you might not be used to being in relationships where there's no manipulative behavior or no controlling behaviors or no possessive behaviors on your end. Like, you're not worried about what this person is doing or not doing. You're not upset with them if they don't do something you wanted them to do or said something. Like, it's complete trust and freedom, and you feel like an individual and they feel like an individual. There's no, but you guys connect. Like, you mesh well. There's no trying to convince one another of something. All those lower vibrational energies that come with control and manipulation, is none of that. There's none of that here. This person is not meant to possess you or control you. So some of you guys might be uncomfortable with that. It's not something that you're accustomed to. I feel like you will have a lot of fun with this person, or they're going to bring out the fun out of you, or they could literally be a blonde. Blonde male, blonde female, but specifically blonde female for some of you. New love. Like I said, yeah, this is a new person. I feel like I'm speaking to those who deal with women, so I'm going to tap into those that deal with men. But those who are in, date women, whether you're male or female, the Judgment card is in reverse. So this is a situation, it's not going to be like your past relationships. It's nothing like it. Your past relationships or past love interests, like people that you had crushes on or something, like the dynamics are not going to be the same. The Ace of, what is this? It's in reverse. The Ace of Wands is in reverse. Yeah, so this is a situation where it may start off like kind of like you just have to take a leap of faith. It's not going to be overly passionate. It's not going to be overly lustful driven. It's not going to be it's going to be very free and very light energy. The Queen of Pentacles. So this blonde female, whether she's wearing, like, if it's her natural hair color or not, or whether she's wearing a wig or something, I don't know. You know how like Beyonce just prefers blonde hair? Who else is another person that prefers blonde hair? Like, I don't know, whatever. If they're like of another ethnicity, um, blonde, or a guy that's blonde or something. But whether that's their natural hair color, at the time they will be blonde. But I feel like this is a woman specifically that I'm picking up on because I have the Queen of Pentacles that clarified her. So she could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Fool card in reverse. So new love. Clarify this. The King of Pentacles and the Five of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys might also be uncomfortable, like it's just new to you that this person of yours, like there's no possessive energy. It's very liberating. It's kind of strange. And there's not this overly sexualized energy. It's not this energy of thinking about effing all the time and that's all it is for you. Even though there will be passion between you, it kind of freaks you out because you know that it's something real. For someone out there, there's a man that I'm talking to, or it could be a woman that I'm speaking to, that when you meet when you meet this woman, it's like it's going to shock you that you don't have this this desire to control or possess the person or the situation, because you could have been a lover that is like very possessive, where you see your lovers as property. Oh, you're mine, and oh, you can't do this, and you're why you wearing that, or you guys have heavily sexual energy, and that's really all it's been about. It's going to shock you when this person, it's not like that with this individual. That's how you know it's real, because it's like it's not like your other relationships or love interests. So control, the Death card. Yep, the end of controlling behaviors and end of controlling and manipulative relationships or connections. No desire to possess another person, or no one has a desire. This person will have the desire to possess you or control you. The Two of Swords. There's also no attachments, because puppets have strings. So there's no attachments to this person, meaning not that you don't care, you don't love this person, and they don't care or love about you. But it's like you're free. You're your own individual, and I love you for who you are, and I respect you. And if if there's ever a time where I feel disrespected or dishonored, I'm going to speak on it or separate myself, whether that be permanently or temporarily, and not because of some sort of manipulative energy or because of an ultimatum. It's more of a self-love thing and respect for another person. The Two of Cups is in reverse. The Two of Swords and the Two of Cups is in these two twos tell me that it's the end of that type of dynamic. The Two of Swords, where you're being pushed to be something that you don't want to be, or you're pushing someone else to be something or do something they don't want to do, or forcing yourselves in relationships that don't serve you. With the Two of Cups, these are false unions. That's the ending of those false unions when it comes to this person. This person is like the death to all of that. Like they're going to show you the other side of love that you've never seen, and it could be a little scary because you've never been here before. So that's for those dealing with females, or your divine counterpart is a woman. Straight males or gay females. So let's tap into the energy of straight women dealing with men, or gay men dealing with men. Like, what is your divine complement about? What are they about? Ice Queen. This is the person that's letting go of this icy queen. Family, union, communication, and love triangle. That came out again. I shuffled these cards pretty good. So yeah, this is this person may come into your life. I feel like this person may have been in a relationship with a woman who was very ice cold. They had a child with somebody that was very didn't have the ability to love them. He didn't have the ability to be loved with this woman. And they have a family together, which could be a challenge for you because you got to deal with somebody's baby mama or ex-wife or something. If you're a gay male, you might have to deal with their family. And that family may have been used to their ex. If their ex is a woman, even more so, this person can be coming out of the closet with you. And it could be like a sticky situation for the family. But I do see that some of you guys may have a hard time with gravitating towards this person's child due to this baby mother or ex-wife. And it's not that you don't respect or love the baby, but maybe the child, this is some real shit. I feel so bad for saying this, but some of you guys may have a hard time taking to this child because it reminds you of the baby mama or their ex-wife or something. Like it, I hate saying baby mama, baby daddy. It sounds so stanky, but it may resonate. It is what it is. The Seven of Wands, the Magician flew out with the King of Swords in reverse. This person is not a cold-hearted individual. It's not easy for them to just be like, I hate my baby mama, and you shouldn't want that anyway, or my ex-wife. They would never do this. And I feel like some of you guys may be a little bit intimidated by this baby mother because you're not sure whether or not there's still something between them. You might feel like this person is lying to you or like holding some information back. So this is going to be a challenge. This position is always a challenge in any spread that I pull. So that I'm just, tapping into that. It's okay. So you guys have to, heal that and maybe speak on it. Because I feel like this person's naturally a family guy. And of course, he did have love for this woman. So don't be intimidated. The child has nothing to do with it, but it might be hard for you to really open up to this child. Or if they have, maybe they have more than one daughter, or they have a son and a daughter or something, but just the daughters itself, or maybe one specific daughter looks like the mother, and it's hard for you to fully like open up to that child because it looks like the mother or reminds you of the mother or something. The Union card, you guys are going to come together very quickly, I feel, but clarify this card. The Fool in reverse. So it's not going to be a relationship where you're just blindly walking into something where you don't know what this is. I feel like you guys will be very clear on what your connection is about. With the three of, what is this? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. There's not going to be a third party. I feel like you guys will be worried about that. Another woman, and it's nothing for you to worry about. Like, there's not a third party. This person is invested in you. The Nine of Cups. It's almost like they have to prove to you that they love you. I don't really like this energy because it's kind of saying that there's still some things that have yet to be healed. But it could be that this person is meant to help you heal that. Maybe Spirit is like, I can still bring this person into your life and they can help you with that. But I just get this vibe like they have to prove to you that you're their one. Because they don't want their baby mama. The King of Swords is in reverse. He's not interested in her. There's nothing you need to worry about. Or the ex-wife. Like, it's not something that you need to ponder and be like, I wonder. Okay, so communication. The Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, I feel like communication may be like, you might be the one that needs to assert yourself and like say something. Be like, in a respectful way, but like be flirtatious and be assertive and put yourself out there with this person. Like, you might have to initiate communication. But don't do anything that's, I don't get that Spirit saying that you should degrade yourself. It's never going to be a situation where you feel degraded. And this could be your communication is like very, this person respects what you have to say. Maybe in the past you had someone who's very manipulative and controlling and domineering over you and disrespected you in front of people and disrespected you in front of other women, especially. This won't be like that. This person honors what you have to say. Yeah, this person respects you. As the Queen of Pentacles, they respect you. They really admire you and what you have to say. And they admire you even more by being assertive and confident in yourself and your truth and speaking your truth and having self-respect for yourself. The Triangle with the Hermit card in reverse. So you're going to loose yourself from another situation. So you might have to choose between two people, or it could be once you let go of an old energy or past lovers or whatever, that this person comes in. But it's like the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, so it's going to happen very quickly. I don't feel like this person is going to be too slow about it. It's going to happen very quickly. You have the Sun card in reverse. like I said, it could be at a time where it's a difficult time, or you're just not sure about your love life. You're very confused. You're confused about maybe the type of partner you want, and that's when this person comes in, the Queen of Swords. And you're not really sure about what you're wanting. You're not really clear on what's best for you at the time or something. I don't know why that's coming up. Take what resonates. All right. What is the energies between the both of you? You and your divine counterpart, whether you know this person yet or not, it doesn't matter. Just the essence and the connection, the energy. Most High God, tap into the true divine complement of the viewers that I'm speaking to, specifically the collective. Okay, so you have compromise, awakening, muse in reverse, unawakened, free will in reverse, and pause. So I get the vibe that both of you guys share the same energy, where you might be dealing with a situation with the person that you are with, or you want to be with someone, and you might have to give up that. You might have to compromise that relationship or that connection or that desire for this other person, because you're awakening to the truth that this relationship really does not serve you. It's not motivating you. Or it really is like bland, it's dull, it's you're not getting anywhere with this. And I feel someone is like, one of the other partners are not spiritually aware, or yeah, one of the partners are not spiritually aware or something. Like, they're just like kind of dead. Especially if it's a man, you could be dealing with a ex-lover that's still hanging around, or a current partner that's just unawakened. You know, they're just spiritually dead. And the free will in reverse is that this person is surrendering to controlling things, or they may feel like they don't have any free will, so they're being guided to just pause and action and reflect. And especially if your divine counterpart is a woman, they're being guided to just pause and go within themselves at this time. But I feel like that's for both individuals. I also feel like, you know, looks fade, that someone has come to the conclusion that this person, you know, it was all about looks for them, that maybe that was the thing that they were attracted to in the beginning with this muse card in reverse, that I solely just was interested in this person because of what they looked like, or what was on the surface, and what they, you know, what they appear to be in my eyes. And I feel like you're removing, or they're removing that, and you're removing that. If you're both mirroring each other, this is what I'm picking up. So you got the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is like a dull situation. Both of you are like disconnecting from connections that are not mutual, where it's not mutual love and respect. There's not a mutual focus. You're letting go of that. The Knight of Chalices is in reverse. So someone is already emotionally detaching from the situation, or someone was never really emotionally invested in the first place. So any relationships or connections, or in love interests like that, is being removed. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands can represent wanting more and desiring more and wanting to manifest more. The Tower card is in reverse, but somebody is refusing to let something go because they don't want somebody else to have somebody else. So it could be a man that doesn't want this woman that they're in love with, or they're dating, or they're in a relationship with, to have anybody else, and that's what's keeping them, even if he really doesn't want her. So it could be that there's a woman in a situation like this that's caught up in a situation with someone that is holding on to her simply because they don't want anybody else to have her. Or it could be like, if this is a man, he could be holding on to this woman that he really doesn't want at the end of the day, but it's because he doesn't want anybody else to have her. Also, another thing is someone's turned off by the fact that their woman may have cheated on them or gotten around. So it's like they're already disgusted with her and don't even want to be with her anyway in the first place. She did something unforgivable, cheating wise, or just did something sexual, or something that they can't really look at them the same way or something. I don't know. It's crazy. Let's see what blockages need to be removed on your end and on your counterpart's end. What are the biggest blockages that you need to remove? Admired in reverse. What is it that they need to remove? Divine masculine in reverse, self-worth and new direction. I want to clarify this admired in reverse for your energy. Dark night of the soul and victim. So you both are dealing with self-worth issues, I'm saying, but just in a different way. Like what you need to heal is this. You're still going through the dark night of the soul, I feel, and you're releasing yourself out of this victim. Maybe you're learning that you're starting to come out of this energy of looking at your past experiences or these dark periods in your life or these shadow phases or the shadow aspects within yourself in such a negative light. And now you're flipping it into I'm not a victim, into I admire my strength, and I admire the fact that I've gone through this dark night. But you gotta you're going through that. And there's aspects of yourself that is not appreciative of your growth, that's not appreciative of your transformation in the way that Spirit is saying, the Most High God is saying that you should. Yeah, the death card, it's not easy. You guys are going through that process that I was saying, that you're going to meet this person at a time where you're going through a heavy transformation. So this could be happening pretty soon, y'all. I'm seeing a lot of the same cards, the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like, until you truly and fully appreciate yourself and appreciate your past with the Judgment card and what you've gone through, and the Seven of Swords, the things that, the people that have harmed you, the people that have deceived you, the people that made you feel less than what you were, especially as a man, you appreciate those connections because they help you to see who you are, and they're helping you in the near future to see what's real, like what's really and truly for you and what's really of your highest good in the future. And that's not just in the areas of love, but all areas. Like you have a sense of, this is you admiring your dark night of the soul, admiring the process, really thanking and being grateful for this process and seeing the blessings within it. So that's your biggest block. You're looking at this as a victim, like I'm single, or this happened to me, or I'm in this bad relationship, or I'm in this unrequited love situation, and blah blah. Like whatever your victim is, it's like the shadow, the dark night of the soul is the blessing. It's a blessing in it. So the other partner, divine masculine reverse, this person doesn't know their self-worth. They're having a hard time with moving forward. And until they acknowledge that they're worthy of a new beginning, or they're worthy of new things in their life, or better in their life, even if that means they have to go with nothing, like they leave with nothing, no money or nobody to support them or back them, or, they just trust their intuition. They don't have much evidence or proof, but they just follow their intuition and their guidance. If they were to do that, the blockages were removed. This person would also be guided, and they're being guided, but it's like they'll be able to see the blessing and the direction that they're headed. Like, look, they got rebirth too, or the death card too. So yeah, this person, they're going through a transformation, and they're also going through a dark night of the soul, but they have to, the dark night of the soul is pressuring them into seeing their self-worth and seeing their divinity. This could be them as a divine masculine, not seeing that they're valuable and seeing the true essence of themselves as a divine masculine, or this could be a divine feminine energy over here that doesn't believe that they're worthy of a true divine counterpart. And they're just taking crumbs with this Page of Pentacles. They're just taking the crumbs and like falling for the okie doke and the lust, and someone that really doesn't love them but just wants to possess them and keep them like sedated in dumbness. So you have the this is a person that's definitely being manipulated and controlled, and victim, like being verbally abused and embarrassed, made to be, made to look stupid in front of the eyes of their peers. Like they've done some very, like they've lowered their self-worth for this love interest. Like they've been abused before. And this is the person that they're cutting out, or they've degraded themselves so much in love that they settle for people that really didn't even deserve them in the first place. But they don't know that. They got to see their worth. And that's what's going to, they got to remove these blockages. That's the thing. Okay, so what is it that, you can embrace more of or work more towards in your love life? Yeah, or just in yourself? And that's also going to promote a healthy relationship with your divine counterpart. Like, what can you do on your end? Observer, union, and big dreams. Observe what it is that you truly seek and love. Like, it's okay to really reflect and think about it. And observe, you see there's a question mark over this person. You're not looking at the specifics. Spirit also doesn't want you to think about the look of a person. Like, that doesn't matter. And it's not to say that Spirit's not going to bless you with somebody that, you find sexy or attractive and that you were like, they're so beautiful and so handsome or whatever. But it's like, when you meet the one, because when we put what we want in out into the universe and we like, oh, I want a man that's 6'2" and he gotta, like, blah blah blah, and he's gotta have tattoos and all of this, or I got a girl, I want her to have a big booty and blah blah blah. Like, when you get rid of your preferences, because sometimes your preference is not for your highest good, or that's the thing that trips you up into falling in love with somebody that's not of your highest good, because you're looking at, oh, they gotta have this. How many times have you heard people fall in love with people that weren't their type but still found them beautiful or handsome? It's because they found something to connect with outside of what their material eyes wanted to see. So when you think about a union that you really want, because some of you guys are not really going in depth of what it is that you truly desire, the big dreams is in reverse. Like, you're limiting your dreams. Like, you guys can have so much more than what you're trying to what you're seeking, what you're sought after, or what is sought after in what you think is a union, or what you think is wanted. You're focused so much on this one specific person or this type of person you got to be with and all of these things. And Spirit is saying there's so much more that you can have, but you're limiting yourself because you're focused on the outer things. You're too focused and you're too attached. And that's what Spirit is saying to embrace more of. So you could already be on that. Like, I'm not, too focused. I'm okay with the fact that it may not be him, or it may not be her, or it might not be the type that I've always dated or think that I've wanted, or the person I put on my list of the type of characteristics I want. But I'm open to the type of union that is for me, or I'm feeling into the union itself, not the person. If I'm thinking about a person, I'm thinking about the type of exchanges and how they would treat me and how I would treat them and how we would love each other and how my family would love them, and how, I'm thinking about those things. I'm not focusing on what they look like and what they have to have, and if it's Matt or if it's John or if it's Keisha or Sarah. I'm not focused on that. So the Seven of Swords is like, yeah, sometimes you gotta get out of your own ego and your deception in your own mind and just be free of thought. With the Knave of Swords in reverse, which is the Page of Swords, it's like, shift your thinking. You're not being cheated by doing this. Some of you guys are deceived by the fact that, oh, if I don't focus on this specific person, or if I'm not to this and I'm not, like, get that out of your way. Or just thinking, when you hear that your type may not be what's best for you, or your soulmate is not, like that card says, your soulmate may differ from your usual type, you think that automatically Spirit's about to cheat you and give you somebody that you're not going to be attracted to. And that's a part of our material, that's a part of our human self and our ego and our being attached to the 3D. And there's nothing wrong with that, because we deserve to be attracted to somebody, and I feel like you will. But it's the ego